Okay, so thank you all so much for being here today. My name is Lauren too. I'm with OneEarth Living, and I've been helping out with the Good Living 2050 contest for the past few months. I'm so excited to be able to announce the winners today. I've just got a few things to say first, and then we can get into it. So I'm super excited. Um, so to to start off. I just want to kind of talk a bit about what we were thinking when we launched this contest, working in sustainability and futures. We really wanted to see if we could fill some of those gaps that we're continually running up against as professionals, kind of those helicopter view buildings of green buildings where it's a technology focused monoculture. We wanted to move more towards bringing people and social systems and complexities of that into view. And we really wanted to be inspired by featured visions instead of being daunted or depressed by them. Really, what we wanted to see was compelling and inspiring visions of everyday life in 2050. And I can happily say that after receiving entries from across the globe, over 10 countries submitted, which is amazing, our winners exemplify what we set out to find. So super excited today to have you all here. Before announcing the winners, I just wanted to give a huge thank you to our Beacon partners and Good Living sponsors. So if you aren't familiar with the Beacon for Sustainable Living, this is a global initiative supporting those leading the way on sustainable everyday living. The Beacon is co-led by OneEarth Living, a think and do tank advancing sustainable everyday living around the world, with the Hot or Cool Institute, a public interest think tank exploring the intersection between society and sustainability. As well, the Beacon is grateful for funding provided by the KR Foundation. And lastly, but definitely not least, the Good Living 2050 contest is in partnership with the Urban Future Studio at Utrecht University. And the Urban Future Studio is devoted to studying positive, sustainable, and meaningfully democratic futures and the ways to get there. So a huge, huge thank you to those partners. Back on the YouTube, I'll be sure to add all of the links to the partners and everyone who's involved so that you can go through and check them out. So thank you very much for them, for their support and enthusiasm throughout this whole contest. I also want to thank all of our judges. We have a distinguished panel. We had an amazing time discussing your entries, and we had really rich debates and meaningful conversations. So I just wanted to run through some of the names here to give thanks. So first off, we had a shortlist jury that had the hard job of going through all of the submissions and figuring out who the top 15 were. So a huge thank you to Joe Tankersley of Unique Visions and to Dr. Lev S. Chili of Regenerative Waste Lab. So thank you to them. And of course, a big thank you to our finalist jury. So we brought together an incredibly experienced and professionally diverse group of people from across the globe. And the care that this group put into the decision was evident with every meeting we had and every discussion. So it was really, really fun being able to look over your work. So a big thank you to Stuart Candy, who is a professor at Parsons, the New School, also the director of the Situation Lab and advisor at NASA JPL. Manisha Anatharaman, who is an associate professor of justice, community, and leadership at St. Mary's College of California. Sonia Maria Diaz is a global waste specialist at WIEGO, which stands for Women in Informal Employment, Globalizing and Organizing. Big thank you to Masaki Iwabushi, who is a strategic design futurist at JP Morgan and Chase. Thank you to Geshi Karuri Sabina, who is a visiting associate professor at Witt School of Governance. And to Dinga Crispo Babala, who is a committee member of the SWS Africa Regional Chapter and the divisional focal point for climate change in the Cameroon Red Cross. And to Nicole Amboye, who is a strategic foresight expert and systems change specialist, including at Now Partners and as a senior associate with OneEarth Living. So thank you to them. Thank you very much. It was really, we were just so grateful to their time and dedication in helping us select these winners of the very first Good Living contest. So their guidance was really just incredible, especially on how we can improve this contest in the future. So, drum roll, we can now get into who will win the Good Living 2050 contest. I'm so excited. We received so many interesting, compelling, complex, diverse, thought-stretching entries. So much so that we struggled to choose the winners in just one meeting, which is why we had to add a second deliberation. So just please know that we tried our best to choose entries that best fit the contest brief, and the decision was a very difficult one. So we really thank you all for taking part. And as a reminder, the top 3 winners of the Good Living 2050 contest receive monetary awards. In the event of a tie, this money is split evenly between the winners. Entries that win one of the prizes or receive honorable mention will be featured on the Beacon website and will be shared widely with policymakers and sustainable living leaders across the globe. So just a reminder of those prizes, our 3rd place winner receives a prize of $2,000. Our 2nd place winner receives $3,000, and our 1st place winner receives $5,000. So amazing, and again, thank you to our sponsors for this. So without further ado, let's announce the winners. So first off, we have 2 entries that were chosen by our jury as honorable mentions. So these entries are Coexistence in the Tropical Andes by Ana Melina Jimenez and Armin Hirsch from Colombia, and A City Under the Tree by Farias Ilyas from Pakistan. So congratulations to you, these 2, woo, hands. The jury was really intrigued by the juxtaposition of the social serving technology in rural Colombia and coexistence in the tropical Andes, and by the concept of a community proactively responding to the complexities of the future and contextual climate emergencies in City Under the Tree. So great job to you both. So happy to have you submit, so thank you very much. And moving on to 3rd place. So in 3rd place for the Good Living 2050 contest, we have a tie, and the 3rd place winners are Global Climate Revolution by Andre Arruda from Brazil, and Striving for Harmony in the World by Brian Renzi, Danny Olivia, and Terrence Kane from Germany. So woo, congratulations, 3rd place. There was so much deliberation as to which entry should be awarded 3rd place, and we decided to give it to both of you because the jury just loved both ideas. So in Global Climate Revolution, they really loved the idea of Brazil and Africa coming together in the forefront of global policy, and were impressed by the level of detail across different contexts in striving for harmony with the world. So thank you very much. Thank you. Such great work. And this brings us now to 2nd place. So the runner-up for the Good Living 2050 contest is Fa Village by Daniel de Santa Ana Martin, Ludmila Pimenta Ferreira, Ana Paula Medeiros, Andrea Olivia Arruda, Augusto Cesar Souza Facundo, Marco Serrano, and Tayani Costa from Brazil. So congratulations, 2nd place, great job. Congratulations to the group of you. The jury was so impressed by the level of detail you were able to convey via your images and integrating issues of decolonized education and urban villages, community supports, indigenous culture, and more. The images are also high quality, which makes it easy to share it across different platforms. So big congratulations to you. Happy to see you on the call here, that I was able to tell you in kind of person. Cheers, cheers to you. So great job, great work. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so now 1st place. So this entry represents a corner of the world that isn't often seen in positive visions of the future, and contextualizes sustainable futures in a way that makes it accessible to a wide audience, while still wrapping in those social, environmental, and political considerations. It's also a beautiful image as well. So without further ado, I am so excited to announce that the winner of the Good Living 2050 contest is Ecopreneurs, Regenerative Food Market in South Africa by Christopher Mayentes, Chiara Pillay, Natalie Nolte, and Denise Reddy from South Africa. So huge congratulations to you on your incredible work. We are so happy to have the opportunity to promote this and encourage ways to find this vision to life. So huge congrats to you. Thank you so much for submitting, and congratulations on you, all of the winners, because we'll it was just so great to be able to like go through all of the complexity that you went through in bringing these images together. So huge thank you, and we'll be in touch with you each individually regarding the next steps. And everyone who applied, thank you so much for your hard work and the care that you put into your entries. We hope to adapt and improve this contest in the future, and absolutely encourage you to apply again. Positive visions of sustainable futures are vitally important to inspire change makers and policymakers on how we can move forward in a responsible and considered way. And there's still a lot of gaps in this area. So thank you so much for contributing to this endeavor. And again, huge congratulations to all of you. I'm so glad that you're on this call. It's great to be able to see your faces and give you congratulations in person as much as I can. So and thanks for like sticking with us while we were extending deliberations and everything. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so let's join forces to build good living into the future and beyond. So that's it from me. So we'll be again in touch in person, and I hope to talk to you all soon. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks you, Lauren.
Thank you so
Bye,
much.
guys.
Of course. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Vai Brasil!
Vai Brasil!
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Congrats.